Can you smell what the flock is cooking? Flock up or flock off. Not you stick around because it's about to go down. You know, flock with no energetic Eddie in the Eagleverse here on the Maniac Monday with the Eagle Maniac. You know how we like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. We're going to get right into it. What we got in this prescriptions of this edition of what we did. We're going to get into a little Jalen Hurts killed Peyton list. It's crazy. We got more Jalen Hurts and more Jalen Hurts. Is this Philly lean good for Jalen Hurts? A few things that I'm hearing in the Eagleverse, in the general area of Philadelphia, you know, with things going down coming from their radio shows and all that. And just the overall feeling of some Eagles fans. We're going to get into them. Some irreplaceable Eagles, the Aura-Placeable Eagles. Are they replaced? And can they be replaced? Can their auras be replaced? Is a little bit of what I want to get into. And a few little inside the mind of the Maniac. We're going to talk a little, we're going to clap a little bit back. Because, just a little bit. Because we just got to get it off our nest. I mean, some of these people don't deserve the feathers off our wings. You feel me? I mean, like, no one really deserves that. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, why am I even giving my breath, my thoughts, my ideas, energy, time, anything to some of these? We know what they're doing, y'all, and we keep letting them do it to us. But before we get into the Maniac, let's get the main thing out of the way. Let's keep the Maniac thing out of the way. Please like and subscribe. If you're about that fly Eagles fly, drop a comment in that box. If you're flying with the flock, do remember, join that Maniac thing. Know the game. You hit that bell. You get a ding whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. And even if you know, let's keep the Maniac thing the main thing. Hope this video finds you in good vibes. Fly Eagle fly skies. If you're not there, hope this helps you get there. Because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. Let's flock and go. So, man, I just, it's Peyton list, man. It's not really Peyton list. Come on, man. You guys know Jalen Hurts didn't kill Peyton list. What is going on with the... This is crazy. Hey, Google. Turn lights green. It's like, what the fuck is going on? We got rainbows. I mean, you know, it is Pride Month, so, you know, shout out to all involved in all that and all that. And damn, see, the OCD is kicking in. That's why we need therapy from my friends. So, yeah, we got that Peyton list. Jalen Hurts didn't really kill Peyton list, but he killed Peyton Manning's list. Because prior to this year, I believe at Fanatics Fest, that's all here. Damn, I should have been there. What? I'm slipping, man. A lot of things going on this weekend. Regardless of what, you've got Peyton list came out with a list last year where he didn't say anything about Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts actually hears this. I mean, this is an event. It's not even televised, but, you know, I guess he's keeping it. You know, a lot of these guys say they don't pay attention. You know, it's poison and this, that, and the third. But, I mean, I guess just things come across your eagle vision, your radar, your eagle dart. You're going to pick up on certain things. Just similar to how him, before the Super Bowl, the whole build-up of the last Super Bowl, he's walking through it and he sees ESPN commentators commentating about the commentations, about what's going on in the game, and he sees that everybody says he was losing. So I guess I could imagine sometimes it just so happens he was walking by. At this time, the cameras had him, and he saw he gave a little smirk like, ain't that something? So I imagine that could have been what happened with his Fanatics deal. So he sees that Peyton Manning's talking. He gives his top 5. He doesn't say Hurts in his top 5. Hurts like, hey, so what's up, bro? I'm not on your list. It's like an evil, psycho, crazy genius. Like, it's nuts. He's going to call Peyton within 10 minutes of saying this. So Peyton List decided this year, you know what? I'm not doing this. That's the type of power. That's the type of cachet a Super Bowl MVP has. You understand what I'm saying? He can go and tell the Hall of Famer, just get him shaking in his boots. The sheriff said, you know what? We got to put a stop to this. Why make lists anymore? So Peyton List is dead now. Because he tried to caveat it, but saying caveat, I guess he pivoted by saying that, you know, he knows how hard it is to be a quarterback in this league and to make a list. I guess he's figuring out would diminish the position. But come on, we really know what it is, man. It's that pressure that a Jalen Hurts puts on you. And you know what? I'm going to hop into the disrespect already because I'm not going to say any of the names of any of the people that, you know, espouse these, drop these, that say these crazy things about our quarterback because we know what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get us riled up and going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So other people with their lists, I mean, you know, Peyton Manning is a Hall of Famer. You know, he can do whatever he wants. And the fact that he dismissed his list, you know what, I'm with it. But these other people, they know what they're doing. They're trying to ruffle our feathers, get Philadelphia going crazy. And you're like, why do we even give them? Because we know what they're trying to do. But to that end, is it of the ilk that we low-key kind of like it? We're all masochists as Eagles fans. Oh, yeah, I'm watching the Super Bowl, of course. Sorry I didn't see y'all last Monday either on maybe another Maniac Monday. Things was going on crazy. And you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Da-da-da-da. They got they've got us. I mean, it's not. It goes. It even goes beyond Jalen Hurts, man. The team 87 on the cover of Madden. I mean, the team's on the cover of Madden. Saquon Barkley, which is so awesome, number 26 on the 2K26 is just wild. Like, I don't know why I haven't, like, fallen upon that parallel sooner. It's just, like, dawned on me, like, 26 is on the cover of 26. This is nutty. Crazy. Super big kudos to the Eagles, to Saquon Barkley and the rest of the Eagles for having that, as well as the man that Saquon Barkley heard it right backwards over, right? Because I heard he's happy about it. He wishes his number was on there. Give that man some money, man. Come on, dude. People acting like they could have stopped that play. Like, it's something you've never seen before. Why should that man be embarrassed about? He should consider it a privilege being backwards hurdled by Saquon Barkley. You know what I'm saying? In the famous words of Philly 500, double moonwalked on that dude backwards in the air. It's freaking wild. But, I mean, you know, so basically what I'm saying is they know what they're doing to get us riled up. It gets that energy, it gets us to give that energy to them, and we feed into it. And do we like it? Do we need it to be the fans we are? Just that clapback. Will we be the same if praise was espoused upon us the way some of it is for these other teams? I mean, for Bert's sake, man. You got the Cowboys ahead of us in the ratings of Madden. Some of the quarterbacks they have ahead of Jalen Hurts. It's preposterous. I don't know, like, what it's like, because, I mean, let's call it what, if we're talking quarterbacks, he's number one. Right now, he's saying he's at the top of the mountain. He's the Super Bowl MVP. If we're talking quarterbacks, if we're talking throws, you know, yeah, you know, they're probably better arms, better throwers of the football. I mean, and because, quarterbacks, you know, a lot of it is up here. 90% of it, they say, is up here. And some of the things that Jalen Hurts does out there, I could say, does lend us to a lot of conjecture, a lot of speculation. Like, what the f*** was he thinking? You know what I mean? But as far as what he does, how he does it, he said it's going to be the way Jalen Hurts wants it to be. And he wins. They asked him coming into the NFL, do you think, you know, his record in college was crazy? You know what I mean? All the wins he had, this, that, and the third, and the minute amount of losses that he had. You know, do you think that? He said, you know, that's not going to happen in the NFL, is what one of the dudes told him. He's like, I don't know, we'll see. As far as what we've seen, man, he's putting up college numbers as far as wins in a lot of seasons, dude. Started 10-1 one season. I know we crumbled apart. We got 18-3 last, what? 14-3, so that was 17-4 that year. Like, throwing up some college football type records. NFL, please excuse me, I get excited. And I want to come back around to what I was, because got to stay focused. This is what the therapist is for. It's what you, my flock docs, want to have happen for me. We got to have focus because we got to get focused for the season coming up. And when we're focused, our team is focused. I just feel like it's correlates, man. Correlation and causation. Duh. I'm supposed to turn this off. So we've got that going on, and the focus is needed. And the players and the people that say what they say about our team, it goes back to what Sirianni said. Let's bring it all together. What Sirianni said on the last episode of Unscripted, what he said coming into this season. You know, like, the success that we've had in the past is great. It's great to have it. It's great to smell it. Take it in. It's like perfume. You can smell it, but don't drink it. It's poison. So we could be in it and of it, but don't let it consume you. Don't consume it and don't let it consume you, you know? Got thrown off and the Maniacs was floating around. We've got to take it with a grain of salt. But the question is, like I said, the question remains, do you think it's good for us? Much like it is with our quarterback Hurts. To bring it on to a full circle, like what I was saying, is Philly lean. It's Philly lean as far as the media goes. You know, they've said some things. Some dude came out, I think it's Joe DeCamera, something came out with a list about the top 15 Philly athletes. Like, why? Like, no, it was the top 10. I think he had like a top 11. He said Jalen Hurts, long story short, said Jalen Hurts would fall within about the 15 to 20 range. Like, for what? Why? What are we like, what is the criteria? But I get it, you know, when these things come out and all these other people, the BS that they're saying in the media landscape and what Madden has done as far as putting us as low as they put us. It's their opinion. No, I mean, those are metrics that matter. But, these are a lot of these things, these are opinion pieces. So, everyone's entitled to an opinion. If you see Jalen Hurts as a 15 or 20, like, I'm not a big baseball fan, Well, no, I'm a big baseball. This is not a Phillies fan. So, I mean, Bryce Harper ahead of Jalen Hurts to me is like, what the flock is you talking about? We athlete, better baseball player, 100% sure. Bigger in the city? No. Wait, no. Not even bigger as far as. See, it's. I come here for therapy to get it off my nest, get it off my chest, so like get it out of the system. Then it starts to get me a bit more crazy when I say it out loud. Like what? However, basically, it's the Philly lean. Is this Philly lean good for Jalen Hurts? Because we know he says that this is what pushes him. Much like us, the fans. You know what I mean? No one likes us. We don't care. Jalen Hurts, you know what? Let them say what they want to say. Like Brandon Graham said to him, get off your back, man. With all the hate. But this is what fuels him. They say he don't see this. They don't hear about it. He's on Peyton Manning's ass talking about, I'm not in your top 5. Crush this list, they can burn that up in flames. And is this what we really need to drive? Is this what Jalen Hurts needs for him to drive? Or is it like something that could be detrimental to us and him looking at the city like, why go out here and work hard for these fans if there's no appreciation being bestowed upon the greatness that I am giving to them? You know what I mean? But we know that a leader, a supreme leader, an elite leader such as Jalen Hurts, this isn't something that I don't believe he concerns himself with, because as much as I like to think that we float around in his head, and while I believe a little bit of the chit chat about us individually as people and things and entities and whatever the case may be, is it what it pushed him? Because no, then it goes back to something else that he said, man. He had a purpose before you had an opinion. And it all comes back to that. So all of this, so in my estimation, even though I posed the question, I will answer the question. You do what you like with it down in the comments. Do you think is this Philly lean good for him? Is him drinking this and all that's pushed back upon him and the haters and the detractors and the people who don't think he's really it? Oh, he has a great team. Like, what person that you can't be great without the greatness in others? And I love that's something that Sirianni, our coach, since Sirianni has pushed into the ecosystem of our organization, so that's a great thing, because I mean, who wants to be great by themselves? What fun is that? Unless you're just a ridiculous narcissist who's like, yep, I did it, I did it, everyone knows I did it, I'm the one that does it. Something like a Aaron Rodgers, and you see how that's worked out for him the last 4 years. He's got a few MVPs, but I mean, like, he's on like what? I don't know. As a fan, that's why. And then it comes back to this. As a fan, it doesn't really concern me whether you have him one in your list or we're one on your football game or whatever the case may be, because it's dope that we got a cover. It's dope that we got Super Bowls. It's dope that we have a dope team. And I'm good with that. I love that, because as much as I love the names on the back of those jerseys, I'm not going to minimize them to, when people say it's not about the name on the back, name on the... No, those names on the back matter too. But what matters more is the team, the collective. Now, if you put something for teams, it's a little that sometimes, right? But we're here for the Eagles. I rep the Eagles. As long as the Eagles is great, this guy doesn't have to be number one for me, and I'm good with that. You could call it what you want to call it. Put him where you want to put him. As long as when you put the title on us at the end of the year and the title says Super Bowl champions, I'm with it. As long as we put up wins, I'm with it. And you know what? I don't give a flock. Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, I'm with it. I'm about that. Win, lose, or draw. So I'm about that all day. Albeit I'll be a bit upset with losses. I'll probably shove. Look at it go. Love it. So, yeah, man. Much like AJ said, man, you say this, say that, man. We call me a blocking champion. And I said I was going to get into it a little bit about these, too, because I don't want to say their names. I don't want to give them the energy, the traction, albeit everyone knows who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, so it doesn't matter. But not on this, at least for now, for my sanity, for my mental health. I will just retract their names. I will, yeah, they get blacked out before I black out, right? And, I just feel like we can't let them keep getting away with this. But, for all you jerks throwing shots at Hurts, all you get is half a bar. Flock y'all ninjas, man. I could give a flock. Out of it. That's enough for the day. I feel good. I feel better saying these things. And that Philly lean, keep sipping on it if that's what makes you stronger, Mr. Hurts. And all the other things, whatever, dogs. I just had to get it off my nest, off my chest, man. I think I covered everything I said I was going to cover. I know there's more out there. Yeah, but we got over the list, got some Hurts. Usually I reserve the Hurts stays the Hurts stuff for Hurts days, Thursday Hurts days. But, on this summer session, with not a lot going on, but until the games come up and all that, figured I'd put a little bit of Thursday Hurts day on a Maniac Monday. Get y'all know and get it off my nest, get it off my chest, because, some things have been building up. But, and congratulations to the dog, to our top dog, to our captain, to our leader, to H1M. Congratulations on getting married. I thought it had happened quite some time ago. It's trash that, you see him freaking drones in his wedding, and shooting upon a private special moment. But, this is the nature of the universe that we live in, the Eagleverse that we traverse right now, so it is what it is. I'm pretty sure he's taking a shot. It looked like he wanted to shoot that thing. It got to him. But regardless of what, I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time, it's always Eagles and clock around here. Even without a watch, you better watch. Open your eagle eye, poke your beak in, give it a and ask these questions with me. What you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and probably shoves on you? Say it with me. EAGLES, Eagles, Flock Up. You see what it is. Get them out of here. Let's get the Flock Up out of here, man. Stay safe out there. Stay cool, too, man. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Nah, I don't know why. It's my boys. I don't give a flock with none of y'all say this. Kidding me? So, I forgot to get into the Aura-Placeable Eagles. Like, just going off the top of my head. I mean, even though I just got everything off my desk that I need to do, I'm feeling better than I did before I got on this. But, with all the cacophony going around, floating around us, and, people dragging our names like it's ridiculous what's going on out there. It's trash. But, people that we've lost, and who are their all replacements? And are they replaceable? You know what I mean? So, we lost. Damn it, you got it. That fucking shit. Sheesh. Whew, and I'm back. All replacements. We got guys like BG. Who's off the top of your head? I mean, that's the easiest one. Like, you're seeing, like, Nolan Smith could slide into that role. Watch him on the Exciting Mike's podcast the other day, and, hearing him, the way, he relaxes, the way he talks, the way he interacts with his teammates, man, is just so dope. And I'm loving Reed Blankenship. Is another one who says Aura play. I mean, it's hard to. I'm not even gonna fake the funk, poo this or anything, man, because I feel like CJGJ had a real nice pulse in the city. You know what I mean? Albeit, he's very passionate. He's very emotional, much like a lot of us. Like when I'm with you, I love you, I'm embracing you. We with it the whole way. But once when I'm flock you 100%. So I get where he's coming from, where he says and why he says some of the things that he said since he's been gone. And it is what it is. This is the way he operates. But him in that locker room I believe, is a crucial piece. Beyond repair, but I mean, I hope we will. I think we can. It's just, I mean, we see it. The proof is in the pudding. We can't say it all comes from one man. Why we do what we do and how we do what we do. But when he was with us the first time, Super Bowl with us the second time, Super Bowl, 2 Super Bowl appearances with him, without him, in this current time frame, none. So I mean, he's a big. Oh, I forgot. He almost threw that INC. No. He almost got that INC. That was us. We were on defense. That defense is wild. So speaking of the defense, CJGJ, like the replacement for him, aura-wise, in that locker room, it would have to be in a different way, because I mean I believe his aura is irreplaceable. As far as the leadership that he brought in, I'm loving what Reed Blankenship, how he talks, how he communicates. You could see how he communicates on the show. You can kind of see how that relates to the field, and his real, true, authentic energy, man. He's giving me that how I call Nixon Sirianni, because he just wears his heart on his sleeve. He is sincere with what he's saying. You can tell he really means it, and I see the same from Reed Blankenship in a different way. He doesn't have that fire that the CJGJs and the Siriannis of the world have. I mean, I've heard he has it on the field. Like, hey fellas, this is what we signed up for. I need a Reed mic'd up. I believe we've had one, but just watching the Excited Mics and hearing the inner workings of his mind, and I want to take a deeper dive, falls into the mind of the Reed Blankenship, and really, really lock in on the things that he's saying on the field when he's saying, man. So Reed Blankenship. So I don't think CJGJ's aura is replaceable. As much as I love BG, and I would love to say that his aura is irreplaceable, Nolan Smith is an up-and-coming star, and I just see it's kind of like a 1-for-1, man. That energy that they bring, the authenticity that they bring, their passion for the game, their selfishness, how they want to be there for their fellow teammates, and then just the fact that they try to talk every day. And, sometimes when people say things like that, it's hyperbole, but I really believe it when he says it. I don't know. Call me naive, crazy, just wild Eagles fan, looking at the world with Eagle color glasses. But it sounds like it's real, dog. So that's dope. So many guys. Who else? Who off the line? We've got Mill Will. Production-wise, we hope. We got Moro Ojimo. He seems like the type of passionate dude. He'll whip your ass while he's crying. I remember from one of the first things he said in one of his first only press conferences, I just want to bring violence and be violent and hurt and hit people. You know what I mean? Not the hurt part. I don't believe. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. This is what, 2-3 years ago, right? But as far as a replacement for Mill Will, I'm looking at Ojimo. I'm looking at everyone's new favorite white guy, everyone's new favorite exciting white, freaking your boy T-Rob, Ty Dollar Sign Robinson. Because I have a big feeling that dude's going to see a lot of dollar signs in the future. Much like I felt with Mill Will. Not to mention Moro Ojimo, too. Who could possibly be better? His metrics are out the roof in comparison to the time that he played in some of his PFF numbers, the way they look at him, the way they perceive him. It's like a top dude, him given the opportunity. So, I can't wait to see what goes on with Moro. Aura, I don't... Mill Will was a chill dude, man. He's that dude. So, I think it could be replaced by some of the new young up-and-comers because I feel like the aura is a big deal in the locker room and what we're trying to do, what we achieve, because we see when we have a great locker room that guys really like being around the guys, coming to work with the guys that they work with. I truly believe in what Coach Nick Sirianni preaches as far as the connection piece. I've been saying this for years. Look at our quarterback scramble, bro. No one's doing it like our dude, bro. It's like, he's the best Jalen Hurts, and that's all that matters for me. So you got that with the Moro Ojimos of the world. And then Nick Sirianni with the connection piece and us being connected, and you have that in the locker room. We've seen, I believe that, like I know I keep going back to CJGJ, but what he brought to that locker room as far as aura, man, it would be hard to replace. So then you got guys, the new up-and-coming guys, like I said, the Ty Dolla Signs, the Moro Ojimos, the Nolan Smiths, Reed Blankenship, of course, one of those. I see some of the things I hear Coop say on the field that we've heard him say on the field. Like, he's got that edge to him, too. Maybe he could lend a little bit towards replacing CJGJ, but as far as in the locker room, I don't know if he got that. You know what I'm saying when I say that aura, you dig me? Like that hoodish, if you will. I don't know. But I feel like it's all different ways that it could be equated and equal to us winning and contribute to our winning. Another dude, hard to replace. He didn't play a lot, but Fred Johnson, just, when you see them walking around the locker room with the mics, them getting interviewed by Philadelphia's social media team and all that, like, Fred Johnson was a big part of that locker room. Who do we have to replace him? Who's going to be the guys that step up, bringing that, well, of course, luckily enough, we still have Jordan Davis, so I see Jordan Davis, but Jordan Davis, I feel, already had that role. I just feel like he could step into it more, bringing that tough, funny, that type of deal to the locker room. And truth be told, this is getting into one of those things. It's on my chest, it's on my nest. I got to clear it out, get it out, and speak to it with the flock. You dig what I'm saying? And see where we could go with it. And the more I talk about it, the better I feel about it. Let's go Birds! And I love this Super Bowl. Much like Cooper DeJean was saying, man, every time he sees his Pick 6 pop up on the phone, you have to watch the whole thing. He said he gets goosebumps every time. Out-of-body experience the kid said he had. Like, just when him and Quinyon was supposed to have a celebration, sweet chin music or something, Smith brought up and said, yo, we were trying to do that. And then he just blacks out and you just can't believe it. I just got a Pick 6 in the Super Bowl on my birthday. This is his first one of his NFL career. Kudos, big shout-outs to Cooper DeJean. So, I just wanted to get that off my nest, get that off my chest. Because I just think, thinking it out, talking it out, we could put ourselves in a better place and put that positive energy out there for our team. And I think these guys have what it takes. And another thing is I don't think, it goes back to CJGJ again, I don't think people understand how close him and Hurts was. Not like close like that, but just what I see in the locker room, the way they feed off each other, the way CJGJ really reps for him. Like, he's behind him. Yeah, that's my leader. That's my H1M. Some people don't give off that energy. And albeit we know that Jalen Hurts doesn't need it. But some guys just don't put it off that way. But sometimes it's needed. I want it. You know what I mean? It's good to have. You dig what I'm saying? So, and you don't see the friction in the locker room that we were seeing the year previous. Like after shit, excuse my language, after things go awry, he's just is gone, it's done. Whereas, I feel like CJ, GJ is like, come on, I mean? Like, we on this type of twin and all that. Like, I just love the dynamic. He's gone, so I got to let it go. And I just wanted to talk it out, walk it out, because it's really, this segment was probably more so about him than any of the other guys that replaced. I thought I was going to lean more on my boy BG, and what he brought to this. Oh, so see, I'm just talking Aura, because if we're talking other things, then it's other things. Leadership intelligence. Somebody was posted, I forget the name of the channel. They were posting, some of the most underrated plays by the Eagles in the 24th season. Excuse me. In the 24th season, and BG, one play was against the Falcons, game 2. He bust through the line, like they didn't even block. He bust through the line. But no, that was the CJ one against them. I think the Brandon Graham one was against the Saints. No, the Browns. The Browns. So they go for a toss. They don't block. I hate, if y'all know me, man, I used to love toss. I hate toss now, right? So he goes to throw the toss, and BG's got it. And no, BG sees it. He dissects the play. He wants to come in. I told you it was open. So boom, he busts through the line, and he just takes the guy out. One of the most underrated plays. And I said, what I posted in the comments was, that is Hall of Fame level intelligence at work right there. So that's something that I don't think can be replaced. As far as it will, through time, through Nolan Smith, be replaced. I really do truly believe that. But as far as, right now, the way he can just dissect a play like that, the wisdom that he had on that field, dude, and I definitely think my boy is a Hall of Famer. But I have to say that I had to get that on my own chest. What another extra, it was like, I guess that was halftime mark before, right? But anyway, peace, shout out to everybody rocking with the flock and all that, man. I love it. Love the energy that it's giving me, and I'm going to give it back every time, man. Like I always say, the most energetic energy in the Eagleverse. I'm going to put that out there for the fans, for the team, for anybody flocking with us in our Eagleverse. You heard what I'm saying? But for now, let's get the fuck out of here. You heard?